Hi there, this is Gina from hauntedflower.com and hauntedflowerreviews.com. And today I will be reviewing Season of the Witch, starring Nicolas Cage. And joining me today is my guest reviewer, Harley, because he felt like it. He wasn't too interested in the movie, though. And who could blame him? Nicolas Cage is kind of a hit or miss. Some of them are really good, and some of them are cringeworthy. This is kind of the latter. So this movie begins with Nicolas Cage as a 14th century knight during the Crusades. He and his best friend, played by Ron Perlman, are all too happy to just go out there and give him hell for God, you know. Uh, the Crusades really were one of the worst moments in history. I mean, it's like a complete ironic thing to have like a holy war, and yet they did it. You know, the church is in charge and said, these people are bad, go fight them, and they'd go fight them. So luckily, after about 4 years of drinking and hanging out with women all the time, the two knights kind of figure, maybe the Crusades aren't that great, and they kind of do a deserting thing, and then when they're caught, they're given the option, okay, you can go on this quest, or we can probably kill you for being deserters. So after some consideration, they go on the quest. The quest they go on with a few other guys, including like this priest dude and a young altar boy, and they're supposed to deliver this woman, who's supposed to be a witch, to some place where they can read something in a book and take away her powers. The movie is more or less about the journey, whether or not she's a witch, whether or not she's doing anything crazy, and it's like Lord of the Rings trying to take the ring to Mount Doom, but not nearly as cool. Claire Foy plays the girl. She's a newcomer, and she's alright at being creepy and stuff, but she's not incredibly charismatic, so I spent most of the movie thinking to myself, who would have been better in this role? And some people like Christina Ricci or Rose McGowan came to mind, probably because they've been those types of characters before, but it's just something a little lacking in this movie. And then something will happen towards the end of the movie that will completely change it. And then you're like, well, why did I watch this movie? This isn't even about what it said it was about, and grr. It gets really, really silly and really laughable in parts. And what's really funny about movies like this is no one even attempts an accent. They're like, whatever. We're 14th century. We'll just like talk in different speech, like, oh, you should go and visit the valley of my birth, and we will drink ale there together, comrade, or something. It's just silly. And this movie had way, way, way too much fun with their budget with making the Black Plague dead bodies. You know, the whole reason they're trying to get rid of this witch is because they think she caused the Black Plague, and the bodies are disgusting. Oh my god, they just can't get over it. They're like, there's another one, and let's pan over, there's another one, let's get a close-up. I want to make people gag, want to make them lose their popcorn a little. The short version of this is you are way, way better off just going and watching Monty Python and the Search for the Holy Grail. You'll have a much better time. And what I recommend is if you do want to see this movie, I would wait to rent it, turn the volume kind of low, drink a few with your buddies, and then just spend the entire time inserting Monty Python quotes where appropriate. Thank you for watching my review for Season of the Witch. I hope I caught you before you went to see it this weekend. If not, I hope you had a laugh over it instead. See you next time. For more reviews and to find out about free contest giveaways, go to hauntedflowerreviews.com. My reviews are also available as a podcast on iTunes. Search for Haunted Flower Reviews and subscribe and leave us feedback and comments. Our store is hauntedflower.com, where we specialize in fantastic licensed apparel from movies, TV shows, video games, anime, and more. You can find us on Facebook at facebook.com/hauntedflower and Twitter at haunted_flower. If you're local to the Indianapolis area, visit indiemojo.com for details on how you can win free screening passes.